Hi everybody, it's Patty, Rockstar Mom. Welcome back to my channel. Right off the bat, and the purpose of this video today is to let you know that I made a huge mistake when I spoke about a product in my Little Red Box video this past week. I told you that Tarte was cruelty-free when in fact it is not. Right off the bat, one of the very first comments under that video was one of you telling me that Tarte's parent company was not cruelty-free, and I was not aware of that. I have a pretty good source that I check normally to find these things out, which products are, which aren't. And you know what? I had heard someone else say it here on YouTube, and because they said it, I didn't question it. So this is why we need to be super careful when we're making a claim that a product is or is not cruelty-free, because it really and truly can mean so many things to so many people. There are different kinds of cruelty-free. A product is either totally cruelty-free, and by that it means that they absolutely do not test on animals in any shape, form, or fashion. Period. If they have a parent company, the parent company does not test on animals. Their ingredients have never been tested on animals. Some companies claim to be cruelty-free, but yet they buy ingredients that have been tested on animals. And then there are products or brands that are 100% vegan, and that's another different story. So it's, as many of you said, you would like to do this, but it is very, very, very confusing. And trust me, I'm the first to admit that it is. As I said, I have a source that I use that I trust completely, and I want to tell you about that source really quickly in case you're not aware of her and you want to check her out for yourself. Now, there are several YouTube channels and several websites that talk about cruelty-free and do the research for us, and I've looked at a lot of them, but this is the one that I trust the most. It's a site called Logical Harmony, and by the way, the YouTube channel is the same name, and I'll put the information in the description box below. But the site is run by a beautiful young woman called Tanisha Combs, and Tanisha goes to all lengths to research these products for us and keep the list current. It is updated every single week. She does have help with this, I will say. But what Tanisha does is she just doesn't Google the information to get it like I've been guilty of doing. What Tanisha does is she contacts the companies directly, and she knows the questions to ask, and she knows the answers that she needs to receive. She has to receive the proper documentation for that product to go on her list. And to give you an example, Milani, for one, Milani was not on her list because she questioned ingredients, whether or not some of the ingredients were in fact cruelty-free, had not been tested on animals. And they could provide all the documentation on everything else, but they seemed to be avoiding her. She was not getting the information she needed from them to be assured that the ingredients were cruelty-free. Milani is now on her list because she has been satisfied that the brand is in fact cruelty-free. Now, one thing I like about Tanisha, and I do about it, and this is what got me in trouble. I had not done it, but although Tanisha does not have an actual official app for your phone, they're very expensive to get them, but because she doesn't have one, but she has made a way or figured out a way where we can get her approved list on our phones, whether we have an iPhone or an Android. And it's about a 3-step process for getting it on your phone, and if I can do it, Anybody can do it, trust me. It is different for each type of phone, so you need to make sure you're doing the proper steps for the proper phone. But let me... There is an icon that she shows you how to get a little icon to put on your phone so you know where it is. And this is what the site looks like. And you just scroll, regardless of whether you're at, Target, Walmart, Ulta, Sephora, wherever you are, a department store, online, you can go to your phone and look at the list. And she has hundreds of approved brands on her list. And as I said, she updates it weekly, so that's good. If the product is just listed by brand name and she only lists the brands, it will just be on the list if it's totally cruelty-free, if it's approved by her. If it's 100% vegan, she will list next to the brand 100% vegan. Now, one thing else that she does that I really like, and I just scrolled down to Bare Essentials, Bare Minerals, she says, it should be noted that they are cruelty-free, but their parent company is not. They also have some makeup brushes that are not cruelty-free. So she gives you that information, but it's it's very easy to locate the brand that you're looking at to see if it's on her list. You can even type it in the search bar and it will pull it up immediately if it's on the list. If it's not on the list, it'll tell you, I think it's not, something to the effect that it's not found or not verified. So I love this. I always have my phone with me. I bet you do too. So regardless of where we are, we can check for it. If you have another source that you trust, that's awesome. That's awesome. We'd like to know about that. One thing I'm going to do with this video is I'm not going to reply to any of your comments, but I do want you to comment, and here's what I want to hear from you, so that we can all learn, because this is a process for those of us who are trying our best to do what's right by going cruelty-free. If you know of any other websites or YouTubers who research and put out lists that you trust, let us know. Something I'm learning is that, certifications from PETA and certifications, say, from Leaping Bunny are totally different. PETA is a little bit more lax than Leaping Bunny. Leaping Bunny seems to be the premier certification. It's very difficult to get the Leaping Bunny certification if you're a cosmetic brand. So I think it's the most trusted. But if you know of other websites or other YouTube channels, list them in the comments so that we can all read them and hear what you have to say about it. Let us know too, are you sort of like some of the rest of us, and this is fairly new to you, but it's truly confusing, and it's confusing for sure. Let us know what you think. We're just all in this together. Some of us know a whole lot better or a whole lot more about this than others. I freely admit that I'm a long way from knowing it all. I'm on the baby end of it. I'm still learning. I'm still learning to walk with it. I'm taking baby steps, but I know that one day I'm going to be much closer to getting there completely. As Maya Angelou says, when we know better, we do better. And I believe that. When we know better, we do better. So thank you for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for leaving your comments. Don't forget to go out and be kind to someone today. You'll find that kindness comes back to you when you do that. And don't ever forget that kindness really is the best, the very best anti-ager. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Love you.
With a flame our hearts would burn, a flame the odds